Hey everyone, it's Kristen from Chai Kristen Journals. Thank you guys for coming here, and I hope that you guys are happy and you guys are healthy. It has definitely been a long time since I made a YouTube channel, and I know that many of you, like myself, have changed a lot. The world has changed a lot. And so along with this journal with me, I'm just gonna do like a little update on what's been going on in my life. So today's journal with me is in my passport size insert in my Midori Traveler's Notebook. In this insert, I don't necessarily write journal entries, so to speak. I don't usually write about my day, but I usually find a passage or a quote that really speaks to me or really is the theme of my life at that moment. So I am journaling about resilience because I've been working on how to increase my resilience for the past few months and be able to handle my problems and whatever life throws at me better. I always get my passages and quotes on Pinterest because not only do they have just great quotes by themselves, but they also have really aesthetic looking pictures. Like they'll have a quote and then they'll have a really nice background color or a nice background picture with a nice font. So it's also something that I would print out and I can put in my journal later on. Resilience is something that I've really wanted to increase about myself for the past few months. Especially being a nurse during the pandemic, I've seen resilience in so many forms. Just with patients' families, with my coworkers. And I really feel like I need to better myself in that way. So some things that I'm doing that is helping me be more resilient is connecting more with others and doing things that really fulfill me. So coming back to Instagram and coming back to YouTube, I asked myself, what about this makes me feel fulfilled? Because right now I'm in the point where I don't want to waste my time in my life. I want to cherish every moment because the pandemic and going through COVID in the hospital, I really realized that life is way too short to not do what you love. And so here I am again connecting with the art journal community, the journal community, because I honestly feel like this is the best community ever because everyone is so kind and so friendly and so helpful and so encouraging to people who love art and love journaling. And so I found so much fulfillment in that again. And I also started a fitness journey. Okay, well, I didn't just start a fitness journey. I've been active in fitness for quite a while now. I want to say years. But I've been like yo-yo dieting and I just haven't completely reached my goals yet. So now I have a workout buddy and we're doing Caroline Gervin's epic program right now. And if you guys haven't heard about that, it's basically a workout program by Caroline Gervin who's on YouTube, and she has the whole program out on her YouTube page. It's like a playlist and she has a whole schedule for you, but it's very difficult, but it's also made me feel so strong. And so being with my workout partner and having someone to do this fitness journey with has been very fulfilling for me. And I love it. I'm having so much fun. And I am journaling about my fitness in my Hobonichi. And that's currently the only daily journaling that I'm doing. Other than that, I usually do an art journal entry maybe once a week. And so hopefully I'll be able to film that one more so that I can just post about those too. What are you guys doing? Are you guys into fitness? I feel like since the journaling community, it's just journaling. I don't really know if other people are also on a fitness journey or if we can kind of spark that up within the community. That would be really great too. I'm really grateful that no one I really know personally and my family, we've all been healthy so far throughout COVID. My heart goes out to those families who were affected from this whole pandemic, whether it's losing their loved ones, losing their health, maybe in their jobs and their businesses. We're just living in such a trying time right now. So I hope that you guys are doing well. I honestly, truly hope that you guys are happy and healthy. So going back to my journal with me, there's like a mini update of my life, but going back to my journal with me, I've just finished laying down the biggest pieces of paper on my insert. So I have my paper on the right that has all the stamping bits that I've done, and then I basically just took bigger pieces of paper like the big brown paper in the middle and the book entry, and I'm basically just trying to fill space. One of the things that I do when I'm journaling is I lay down the biggest pieces first. From then on, I just lay on the stamping and lay on the washi tape. As you can see here, my washi tape is crumpled up. I really love the texture that brings to my entries. I feel like it really makes things pop up. I do the same thing with the brown piece in the middle. I crumpled it up so that even though I am pasting it on the paper in a flat-ish way, it's not totally one-dimensional or two-dimensional. It's not flat, that's what I'm trying to say. It's not flat. It definitely looks like there is some texture in it. Okay, so now we are basically done with the decorating, and all I need to do is write the quote. So the quote that I'm writing is, "Resilience is not just for surviving the worst day of your life, it's for thriving every day of your life," by Dr. Rick Hansen. So here I am with my favorite date stamp that I usually use to date my journal entries. And then I am going with some random stamps to just fill up the white space. So as you can see here, I had a scrap paper that I used to fade out my stamps. So what I'll do is I'll stamp on that paper kind of lightly, but just enough so that when I go on my actual entry, the stamp that I used is faded. And so I like to use that technique a lot because that scrap paper I can use on different entries in the future. And I am done! Thank you guys for coming to the end of this video and hearing me kind of rant about what's been going on. So don't forget to like and subscribe to my YouTube channel if you guys have not already, so that you guys can be alerted when I post more videos. So here I'm just decorating the outside of the journal entry so that I can have a little thumbnail moment. And that's it. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. See you very soon. Bye-bye. I also wanted to show you the scratch paper that I was using for my stamps. This was my kind of scrap paper for my stamps, and now I can use this for another journaling session. So you see here, this stamping that I used for today's art journal entry is the scrap paper that I used in this previous journal entry. And so you can kind of see it has some of the same stamps, but probably faded or more pronounced. And that's just part of the layering technique of stamps that I use in my journal. Honestly, this has taken me so long to complete, but it's been also a journey of me finding out what I really want to journal about. So this is 2017, so it's been a long time coming. I will do a journal flip through and talk about each journal entry when I finish this journal. Oh my gosh, it's upside down.